so much goes into preparing for Hampton Classic weekend, and this is just a little bit of an idea of what it takes to put a chalet together here for one of our most important sponsors, Longines. Take a look at the different ways that they've created the tables. It's as beautiful as it can be. The layout is very welcoming to the guests and also in a very equestrian themed way. And then of course we go over to the watches and all the timepieces of Longines. So it's beautifully again presented in a way that is typical of Longines, just in a simple, elegant way. And of course over here we have where we'll have our press conference this weekend here at the Step and Repeat. And again, finishing touches here right up to the last minute here at the Hampton Classic. And I'm here now with Juan-Carlos Capelli. Sir, this is a very important show for you. You're here representing Longines, but most importantly, we say thank you again for your involvement. Tell us about why you chose Hampton Classic.
Thank you very much. Hampton Classic is very important for us because we share the same values of elegance, tradition and performance. And because it is a sport, Hampton is so elegant, but also with a so long history, a real tradition, same as Longines. Longines, we have this year 182 years, and Hampton is very the tradition. And also performance, because we are precise with our watches, and the horse and the rider have to be so precise also. For that, we can say that we share really the same values.
And along with values, it's also the tradition of it. It dates back to 1912 for your first international competition that Longines was involved with.
In show jumping, yes. And in horse competition with horse racing, we start in 1878 already.
Wow.
Our first chronograph in our museum in Saint-Imier is a chronograph with engraved a horse and a rider from 1878 already.
Fascinating. And you know, for those of us that continue to keep up with our international competitions, I tell you, the Longines Global Champions Tour, it's a very, very special tour to us, those of us that are fans of show jumping.
It is different. It's a sport event, but also glamour, and it puts the sport in the center of the cities. We had this year for the first time an event in Paris in front of the Eiffel Tower, and it was, I have to say, amazing event. And the week before it was in Monaco with the royal family, and 2 weeks ago was in London also, and step by step the final will be in Doha in Qatar, and I think so the tour is fantastic. But we have a chance to have also the World Cup, the Longines World Cup. It is also an amazing event, and next year will be in US and with the final in Las Vegas.
And so exciting for us to have it here, it really is, and to bring the international show jumping community to the United States. But it's also so great to have you involved here as the official timekeeper. And again, it is about tradition. And you, once again, having corporate sponsors like you become part of the Hampton Classic family, it means a great deal to us. It really does.
No, it is, Hampton Classic is one of the best shows in this part of US. And we will have end of September the Longines Los Angeles Masters in Los Angeles for the other part of US. And I think so, to have two of the biggest events in US in the two parts of the country is very important.
Well, it's very important, but I think also, sir, what you've done, which I love, is that it's spread out now. Yes, it's coming here to the United States, but keeping up with it, it's global now. Our sport is just becoming global.
It's everywhere. We start now a few years ago in Hong Kong with the Longines Hong Kong International Masters. We had this year in Shanghai the Longines Global Champion Tour. For the first time of the history, riders and horses are coming in China. And it was an incredible moment, a part of the history. And China, Europe, Asia, Australia, US, and Latin America, show jumping is very a global sport now.
And we see you everywhere. You travel a great deal now, a great deal sharing the timepieces with the riders, and all the riders say how appreciative they are to have the involvement of Longines.
Thank you very much. But our goal is to do the sport more popular, to have a real quality of timing, because timing is so important on show jumping, and to have one company doing development for the future, to show the public more information, to be a better understanding for the future is very important.
Well, as Vice President and also Head of International Marketing, you are somebody that not only you're involved on a professional level, but you've gotten to be quite an enthusiast about the horses, I understand.
But you know, I am born in a small village close to Timil called Tramler, and this part of Switzerland is called the country of the horses. Horses is part of my life also.
Well, it's part of our lives, but you're part of ours now here at the Hampton Classic, and we love having you and all of your group. It's just a real joy to have you. Welcome aboard once again for another successful year, and I think you brought some great weather with you, and we appreciate that.
Thank you also, because we are doing a great job with the broadcasting. I know that you received a prize last year what you did for the Hampton Classic, and I would like to say congratulations also.
Thank you, sir. It's always a pleasure to have you here.
My pleasure. Thank you.
And most of all, sir, you know passion.
Equestrian sport is our passion in Longines.